What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Christmas time, and one of my favorite things to do during the Christmas season is watch awesome Christmas movies. So it got me thinking, I got a good topic. How about we talk about some of our favorite Christmas movies that we love to watch during the holiday season? And hopefully you guys will notice a difference in the way that I sound. I actually picked up one of these lapel mics. It's one of those cheap Chinese knockoff things, but hey, I'm hoping it sounds better, and I'll put a clip in right here of what it used to sound like when I just used my phone to record and what it sounded like when I started using this lapel mic. What's going on? I'm just trying to see how this mic sounds. Check 1 2. Just trying to see how this mic sounds. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. So hopefully this is better. Hopefully you guys can hear me a little bit more clear. So like I said, Christmas season has always been one of my favorites, and just something about it I've always liked, even when I was a kid. I just want to talk about some movies that I used to love to watch, and maybe get us into the Christmas spirit a little bit more. December is one of my favorite months. I love winter, I love snow, and I love Christmas. So yeah, let's talk about a couple movies. You obviously see my awesome Clark Griswold National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation shirt. I mean, look at this thing. This thing is awesome. The first movie I'm going to talk about is a movie that I enjoyed when I was a kid. I was a huge fan of John Candy, and he just left us way too soon. He was a comedic genius, and that movie is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I know this takes place like around Thanksgiving, but I figure November, December, it's kind of a Christmas movie. Just such a good movie. John Hughes film, and if you've never seen this, take the time to watch it. It's extremely sentimental and has a great twist to it. Just an overall good movie. The next movie I want to talk about is a movie called Trading Places with Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd. Another one of my favorites. I'm a huge Eddie Murphy fan. Dan Aykroyd at the time was on SNL, so he was extremely popular too. Just a good overall movie. Check it out if you guys haven't seen it. And how can you talk holiday movies without two of the best holiday movies ever? And that's obviously Home Alone and Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. I mean, what do you say that hasn't been said about this? Kevin McAllister, the coolest kid ever, right? And Macaulay Culkin killed it in this role. And I just really enjoyed these two movies when I was a kid. Yeah, I mean, come on, it's Home Alone. How do you go wrong? Just downright fantastic. So, and if I'm talking Christmas movies, let's go ahead and talk about my favorite Christmas movie of all time. If you can't tell by looking at my shirt, it's obviously National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. To me, this is the best Christmas movie ever made. It just takes everything about Christmas and loved ones and just puts it all in to one movie. It's just so good. It gets me every single time I watch it. I never get old of watching it. Chevy Chase absolutely killed it in this role, and everybody's good in this movie. It's just amazing how good this movie was. And it's weird too, because when they made this one, they didn't think it was going to do as well as the other two movies. So just a staple, just an iconic movie, and it's my favorite. So check it out if you guys haven't seen it. Now I thought I'd talk about a couple movies that are technically Christmas movies, but people don't consider them Christmas movies because they're not Christmas themed enough. The first one is Gremlins. Now, I love Gremlins. You've probably seen Gremlins, but this is a Christmas movie. It takes place during Christmas time. So, yeah, check that one out. Another fantastic Christmas movie that nobody talks about, and one of my favorite sequels of all time, Batman Returns. I love this movie. I love the first two Batman movies. You know, Danny DeVito as the Penguin, he killed it in this role. I absolutely love it. Catwoman, perfect. It's so cool. The atmosphere of Gotham City, the lights and the decorations, just check it out, Batman Returns, if you haven't seen it. And this one is a little out of left field, but it is a Christmas movie. It takes place during Christmas, and it's one of my favorite movies of all time, easily in my top 3 movies of all time. First Blood. What do you say about this movie to do it justice, right? It's just so good. Stallone just absolutely killed this role, and the crazy thing is he wasn't even excited about this movie. He thought it would flop when it came out. So it's my favorite Stallone movie of all time, and man, it's just so good. And it takes place during Christmas. If you guys get a chance, definitely check this out. And it brings me to my question for you guys. What is your favorite Christmas movies of all time? I'd love to hear it in the comment section. That's all I got for today, guys. Just a simple question. What's your favorite Christmas movies to watch during the holiday season? Thanks for watching. Happy holidays. And like I always say, especially during this time of the year, we all can't help everybody, but everybody can help somebody. Keep on reminiscing, y'all.